Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will cover another scenario for Get Diagnostic where we will fetch the message ID for the last executed SQL statement. Okay, as we know that Get Diagnostic always provide the information of the last executed SQL statement. So today also we are going to use it for the same purpose, and this time we are going to fetch the message ID. So by one example, we will see what is message ID and what are the all possible outcomes that we can retrieve with the help of Get Diagnostics message ID. Okay. So before we start discussing on this, let me show you one table because that table and their data we are going to use in order to perform this operation. So here I am running one normal query which is select star from and then Sharmit one, which is my library name, slash my file name is students. So once I hit enter, you will see that there is no record available in this file, right? As of now, we don't have any record in this file, which is fine because the operation that we are going to perform on this, we need at least zero data for first time, or or you can say there should not be any matching record. But for now, it is quite clear that there is no record, so there is no chance of record matching, right? So let's go to the program now. Here what we are doing, we are going to fetch this value which is DB2 message ID. Now what all values we will get from this, what is the meaning of those values, that we will discuss with the example. Okay. So first of all, what we are doing, we are declaring two variables. My first variable name is gdinfo, which is of type character and length 10. Now how I came to know about this thing, like it should be of character or zone, how we will get this information. So for that you can simply visit the IBM official website. There you can search for the db2 message ID, because variable name you can select any, it is up to you. You can select it, you can make it as gdinfo or gd underscore message ID, something like this, okay, as per your requirement. Okay, but data type and length should be match your list from the IBM list. Okay, so just go and check for this value in IBM official website with Get Diagnostics, and then you will find one table where all the statements are listed down along with their message ID, along with their data type and length. So from there I got this information, I declared it like this. Similarly, I have declared another variable which is the result of varchar 40. So for now I just use this 40 characters, but maximum length is different because here what we are going to fetch, we are going to fetch the message text. Although we have already covered that message text, but just to show you the difference between the message ID and message text, I just again print this here. Okay, fine. Afterwards what we are doing, we are setting the commit option to star none. So here commit is set to star none, and then we are using the delete query in order to perform some data deletion. So here on line number 21, I'm executing SQL delete from Sharmit1, which is my library name, slash students, which is my file name, where student ID is 101. But we know that there is no data available in this file with ID. Even there is no data, right? Not only the 101, there is no data, single record is not there. So in this case what will happen, this query will go into failure, and then we will get some message text. Now make sure, if I am executing this is get diagnostic here, that it means it is referring to this portion, this query. Similarly, if I talk about this one, so it is referring to the above one, not the SQL one. Okay, so what we will do here, first of all let me comment down this thing. Okay, so I will simply comment it down because I want to firstly show you the message, then I will show you what is the message ID we are receiving. So for that gdinfo should be commented. Alright, so what we did here, we are using get diagnostic condition 1 and fetching the message text into this result variable, and we are printing the result. Message text we have already covered, right? And then setting the star INLR to star on. So let's quickly compile this and call this. So this time it is showing row not found for delete. Okay, now what we will do, we will comment down this message text portion and comment up. Let me comment down this first and uncomment these lines which is for message ID. Similarly, GD info should be populated and display result should be commented. So this time what will happen, this get diagnostic, we are using get diagnostic condition 1 and fetching the DB2 message ID into GD info. So this is referring to this exec SQL part, and whatever the value we are retrieving from this will be stored into this GD info, and then we are printing it. Okay, so let's quickly compile this and call this. So this time it is returning SQL 100. And why we are getting this message ID? Because there is no record available in this file with 101. Okay, now there might be one question, will it change if we provide some data for deletion? Let's see. So for that I will run insert F4, my file name is students, hitting enter. Here I will put ID as 101 and testing 101. This is the name for just for the demo purpose. Hitting enter, record has been inserted, running the query again, 101 is in file. Now if I run this now, if I run this program now, it will return the value as SQL 7955. And when you search this message ID on internet, just simply go to the browser and search for a message ID, IBMI message ID SQL 7955. So it will provide you all the information regarding this message ID, like what should be the message error and what are the conditions when it arises. So all these things it will provide. Similarly, if you search for SQL 100, then it will provide you the information that record row not found. But here what is happening, it is deleting the record. So for deletion of record, it is providing the success message ID, like something like this, 10 has been removed from your file. Okay, so this is how we are getting the information for the message ID, and these things are totally dependent on the last executed SQL statement. If it is if it goes to failure, it will provide the failure message ID as per the conditions or as per the statement you are using, and if it is success, then it will provide you all the information as per the success message. If I call this program right now, again it will give 100. Why? Because at that moment we don't have any record. It has been already deleted, right? So let me show you. So here you can see there is no record. That's why when we call this program, it is again trying to delete the record from the file, and as there is no record available in this file, so that's why it is returning SQL code 0 or message ID SQL 100. Okay, so this is this is the difference between message ID and message. Now question comes here, like why we use this message ID. Let's say if you are working on any project and you are taking dump in case of any failure, we are taking dump. So some developer, what they do, they also keep the track of message ID, like what all message ID has been executed in case of failure. They also store message text, they also store message length. So these are very important terms. Let's say if I'm working on one registration form, and there I want to perform some operations like insertion, deletion, updation, right? So at that moment, if there is any kind of error occurred in the program, in the file, so what we will do, we will check. If it is success, then we will perform the flow as per the flow, means we will proceed with the flow. But if there is any kind of failure or any issue, then in that case we will take dump. But before that, we will also keep a track of this thing: message ID, message text, message length, status. All these information we will capture with the help of Get Diagnostics. And we know that Get Diagnostics is always used in order to fetch the information for the previously executed SQL statement. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.